Okay, I know, ominous title. I'm not sure when this started and it could honestly have been happening for my whole life. I just started really taking note of it more and more in recent years. Let me backtrack. I have written one post about my family home in northern Italy. Beautiful big old 3-story house surrounded by a forest, but by no means isolated, loads of house scattered around. My parents live on the ground floor and there are 2 ways to get into the house, from the front gate and from the kitchen. French doors, which my parents installed in the last few years after buying a parking spot directly behind it. My mother has a very specific way she calls out for me. It's a very calm era. She drags the vowels of my name mostly because of our regional accent. Before I started noticing it, I genuinely thought it was other people calling another girl was my name. Chiara is a very common Italian name after all. I want to take note of this. My name is called almost exclusively from the front entrance. It's called once, and when I go outside to greet my mother, or I absent-mindedly call out to her, she's not there and doesn't reply. I know, I shouldn't reply. I cannot tell you how many times this happened. At times I was alone and at times my dad was home too, playing video games with his headphones on. Every single time I'm the only one that hears, and 85% of the times my mom isn't actually there. If this was an incident isolated to my parents' house, I would not take it as seriously. After all, I spend barely any time there anymore. I moved to London almost 10 years ago, straight after high school, and about 5 years ago me and my fiancé moved into this creepy 2-story flat in Southwest. It was dark and I have reason to believe there was a nest of mice living underneath the building. Typical London. One day when I was home alone, I heard it clear as day. Chiara. I froze, but did not reply. My mom was in Italy. This can't be her. But how many Chiaras are in London? It's definitely not a common name up here. In the following weeks it keeps on happening, and it never stops. Every once in a while, mostly when I was alone, as if on cue. Chiara from right outside our front door. I told my fiancé. He is creeped out, but never hears it, so he doesn't really have much explanation for me. I try and remain calm, keep on chucking it up to coincidences. Nearly 3 years ago we moved into a high-rise, not too far from where we last lived, but drastically different. 8th floor and a gorgeous view of the Thames from all windows and balcony. It did not happen for a while. Then one day, as I was home alone and my fiancé was at his mother's for the weekend, I hear it right outside our front door. Chiara. It happened a couple more times, and now we are in one of those lulls. I'm almost afraid it now knows that I'm aware. I don't feel safe anywhere, but at the same time, it never really insists. Calls me once and then drops it. Doesn't matter if I call back, get up to see who it is, or do nothing. I'm going back home for 3 weeks in August. I'm definitely concerned. Let me know if you want me to update you if anything else happens.